Hello, Solid Steppers. This is Miss Ward. I am getting ready to get on the road here shortly. I want to do a quick video because you know how you have those Kodak moments. Um, I had one, and I realized that you can't help everybody. You ever been talking to somebody and you realize that your IQ is dropping just by breathing the same air? And people think that I'm an asshole, but I own that. Yes, I am, and I'm okay with that. But at the end of the day, I work for mine, so I have no respect for people who don't and who expect me to grind and give them my info for free. That's like killing me right now. So, I'm sitting here thinking if I'm dropping gems, I suggest you document what I'm saying and apply what I'm sharing because it's killing me right now. Like, I'm at the point now where I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I'm having a conversation. I'm thinking, why do I have to convince you about anything? That's your journey, not mine. Getting on my damn nerves. That's what's happening. I'm trying to get I'm on my spinach tortilla deal. I'm making these because I just love. I used to go to Publix and always sometimes I'll grab an ultimate, blah, blah, blah. And for some reason I've been feeling it. And mine tastes so much better when I make it myself. But, I want to go over a couple of things. I had some questions. People ask me about how my company developed and why have I moved so much faster than anybody else. But the reality is I haven't. You see this gray hair? That does not mean I'm moving faster. That means that I earned what I know through trial and error and through failure. And when I say failure, see, the beautiful thing about failing is that when you fail and you're moving forward, you're going to fall forward. So when you get your ass up, you're still ahead. Just, it's all part of the game. But it just kills me how people want to spectate a sport on your damn life and they ain't achieving nothing. They ain't got nothing, don't want nothing, and then want to hate on you. I cannot help but think out the box, and I'm never going to apologize for my intellect, my drive, or ambition. Because when you come from nothing, your whole goal in life is to become as much as you can and to develop as much as you can. Like, I don't understand. People who stand still and out here with this BS, they so worried about Will and Jada relationship. Get your own. It just kills me. How is that even a topic of conversation with what's going on in the world? Half of the stuff that's happening nobody really understands because they're looking at it from their own viewpoints, and since they've never had certain experiences, they're coming up with synopses out of the air, like they're pulling them out of their butt. It just irks me. Like, study and show yourself approved. If you don't understand something, study it. If I give you a morsel, run with it, dig around it, research it, and make it work for you. I don't understand. It's really getting on my last nerve. So I'm trying to make this video and be productive at the same time. I had some things around the house I needed to handle. Oh, goodness. When you grind the way I grind, a lot of times you don't realize that you are not, normal in other people's eyes. But I don't really care because I'm normal to me. People wonder why would I travel. It's just it just irks me. I can't help. I think about ways of how I can be successful. I remove the boundaries and barriers. Everybody else, there's so many people out here worrying about, oh, I only do this, I only do this. Everything I do is strategy. I don't understand. I think some of you guys need to go get it. There's a couple of books y'all need to get. Number one, Art of War. If you haven't read Art of War, then you're not in business. If you haven't read, what is that book by Robert Greene? The 48 Laws of Power, and understand how people think, particularly people who don't think like you don't understand how to move. And that doggone 48 Laws of Power, when I read that book, I had to put it down because there's some sinister stuff in there. But the reality is, since that wasn't my makeup, I needed to understand how, when I engage in business, how other people think and not take it personally. You know, some people are raised with a certain mindset that everything belongs to them and they shouldn't have to work for a damn thing and they should pimp the hell out of you. Don't get mad. At the end of the day, that has nothing, that's their mindset. They were raised, that's what they saw. They were raised to be owners and not serfs. Property owners and not serfs. Like, get the program. I mean, y'all so busy trying to have the latest car, the hottest this, the hottest that. That stuff is so insignificant. What is significant is when you invest in yourself. Because once you have knowledge, no one can take it from you. Like, I can go toe to toe in debates with people on an articulate and intellectual level and that people cannot comprehend. But they so stuck in looking at the color of my skin, my gender, and my preferences that they so dumb they're not getting information. I am giving information that you can't get in other places because other YouTubers are not going to give it to you freely. I don't have a problem with it because, once again, everything is strategy. My YouTube channel being as authentic and not professional and polished is a reason, because I need to be relatable and I need to speak to people from a place that they understand, because I have been there, and in some areas I'm still there. People always talk about balance, but how you gonna have balance when you don't have no paper? There are things your wife, your kids, your children, people are gonna need that you care about, and you're not gonna be able to provide. How the hell is that gonna make you feel? And how is that gonna make your life stress-free? I suggest you stack, invest in cash flowing assets. Now, what are those? Go look it up. You, at this point in your life, you should have investments. And I'm not sitting here saying a little stock, a little 401k. I'm talking about stuff that you own, that you can cover yourself if and if something happens. Like right now, I was thinking I might need to liquidate a couple of things I have. Why do I want to liquidate? Because I'm getting ready to make some other moves. But the point is, I have that option because I was smart enough to purchase some things, cash and carry, that I can sell and be okay, and it's not going to affect my swag. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, people need to have grown folk conversations. There's some people want to do it, but I think some people just want to sit in a group and chat among themselves and just berate each other or make speculative comments. And I'm not interested in that. That irks me to the last. So I wanted to put that out there. I really want everybody to have a great week. You know, people so worried about me working 7 days. Why do I work? You don't even know me. I made a choice, and in order for me to get to my goals, there are sacrifices. And in my personal opinion, they're not sacrifices, because while everybody else is sleeping, I'm grinding and I'm accumulating not just wealth, but knowledge. And that is my goal, because once you have it here and then you apply it in your unique way, you are so far ahead of the game. Like, I think nothing like people of old in this industry, and they have a problem with that. Well, I'm sorry, that's your problem, because every industry I have ever been in, I am about conquering and dominating in my specific niche. And the reason I chose to do that, because that is my mindset. I need to be the best, and I need to accumulate the tools to do it. I need to be able to hire people who are not BSing me because I don't understand the product. I don't understand the industry. How are you supposed to understand the industry if you're not on the ground floor or boots on the ground getting it done? I do not understand. This is my way. I'm not going to sit here and sell somebody a dream, hire people, and then put them to work and then BS them the whole way while I'm dealing with the stresses of the business, because I never touched the ground and found out what it was to be a tech in an environment, walking into a home with a customer that has a problem. How do I diffuse the situation, put the customer at ease, diagnose the item, and still be personable and make the sale? How do I do that? I can't sit here at a board and say, these are the steps you use. These are the 5 steps to a sale. I can't do it if I haven't lived it and walked it. People don't want to hear that. So if you want people to grind for you, you need to get your ass out there and grind. That's all I'm saying. Don't talk about it, be about it. And it doesn't have to be everybody's business, because you don't have no damn cheerleaders. If you do, you need to be the number one, and if you get a good one that you can believe in and trust, you need to hold on to that. Trust me. Because at the end of the day, you need no distractions. You need laser focus. The doors are closing, and I keep telling people this. And they're like, well, what do you mean? They're going to lock down the industry? No, that's not what I mean. What I mean is the access you are going to have a true business and to get in certain rooms is going to be shut, because that's really what's happening. We are in the midst of a moment when we're going to have the largest transfer of wealth that we have ever seen globally. And it's going to be the haves and the have-nots. If you have the knowledge and the ability to get to the other side, I suggest you get your ass over there. The game is real. Everybody's so worried about X, Y, and Z, and they're so distracted. You sit here and listen to everything the news shows you. You do no research. It's like, I've never seen anything like this in my life. But I don't say shit. And the reason I don't say anything is because you can't tell dumb-ass people anything. It just irks me. Like, people will sit in their own ways, not take care of themselves, continue to eat the same stuff that's killing them, continue to listen to the garbage that is sent there to keep you blind and ignorant. But those are their choices. Look, just like I had to wake up and get my life, you got to wake up and get yours. But you are never going to have the realest. I am probably the realest YouTuber in the game. And the reason I'm like that is because at the end of the day, it's going to help somebody. You feel me? And I'm doing my part because that's a call on my life. I didn't ask for this. I don't want to do this 99% of the time, but I do it because if I don't, there's going to be somebody left that didn't hear what I had to say, and that could change their life and the trajectory of their life. And then I've done my job. So enough about my philosophical beliefs, because y'all really not ready for that. I am a true thinker. And I have researched everything you can imagine, and I am constantly growing and pushing myself to those limits, because I am very clear that if I don't do it, who will? No one's going to do it for me. And I have the level of intellect and intelligence that allows me to take issues, dissect them, and make them work for me. I suggest you get that skill set. I know it's a gift. And I know how to do it without getting emotionally involved or attached. I know how to see something and realize it's kryptonite and stay away from it. But it took years of mistakes and years of my feelings getting in the way and years of personal development. And I am nowhere near perfect. But at the end of the day, I am very clear that I am a co-creator of my universe and my goals, ambitions, and achievements. And I will do everything in my power to be the best at every endeavor, because I was given an opportunity that so many before me weren't. Realize what time it is, people. Go get yours, because it's waiting on you. So with that said, I'm done dropping gems for y'all asses. Y'all better get out here and get it, because I'm not going to be here forever to spank your butt and make you get out there. I need you to be inspired without me, because you can do that, because your job is to inspire someone else. Be blessed. Miss Ford is out. I gotta go get this paper, y'all. Talk to you later.